joined their rivals. Back in 2004, right after the Lakers lost in the NBA Finals to the Detroit Pistons, Kobe Bryant was at a crossroads because his relationship with Shaquille O'Neal had completely fallen apart and the Lakers were in total chaos. So, Kobe was entering free agency for the first time in his career, and while most people thought he'd just re-sign with the Lakers, things were way more complicated behind the scenes as he was seriously considering leaving the team he'd been with since he was 18. But what happened next is honestly wild, and it nearly changed NBA history forever. You see, the Clippers saw this as their golden chance to finally step out of the Lakers' shadow, and their general manager Elgin Baylor, who was actually a Lakers legend, was ready to do whatever it took to get Kobe. So they set up a huge meeting at a fancy hotel in Newport Beach, and the entire Clippers front office showed up, including Elgin Baylor, head coach Mike Dunleavy, team president Andy Roser, and even owner Donald Sterling. On top of this, they offered Kobe a massive 6-year contract worth over $100 million, which was basically everything he could ask for, especially since the Clippers promised he'd be the face of the franchise and get to build something from scratch. But what happened during that meeting is the kind of thing that makes you realize just how close this came to happening. The thing is, after the Clippers made their pitch, Kobe actually told Donald Sterling, "Don't worry, I'm a Clipper," and then he walked out while the whole Clippers staff started celebrating and planning how they'd introduce him to the world. Meanwhile, the Lakers were falling apart because they were about to trade Shaq to Miami, Phil Jackson was leaving, and nobody really knew who was going to be in charge. So for a moment, it looked like Kobe was really about to switch sides and become the biggest star the Clippers ever had. But what happened after Kobe left that meeting is what really changed everything. As it turns out, Kobe wanted to run the decision by a couple of people he trusted, and the first call he made was to Jerry West, the Lakers legend who had drafted him and was now working for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Jerry West told him straight up, "Kobe, under no circumstances can you do this. You can't go play for the Clippers, and you can't play for that owner, period." Because Donald Sterling had a terrible reputation around the league for the way he treated players and staff, and West just couldn't let Kobe make that mistake. But the final conversation Kobe had before making his decision is the one that Lakers fans will forever be grateful for. What I mean is that after talking to Jerry West, Kobe spoke with Lakers owner Dr. Jerry Buss, and although it's unclear exactly how the conversation went, whatever Dr. Buss said to him was enough to change his mind at the very last minute. So even though the Clippers thought they had him and were already planning the press conference, Kobe called them to say he was staying with the Lakers, and the very next day, the Lakers traded Shaq and gave Kobe a new contract worth over $136 million for 7 years. NBA